Out of the red corner, representing United States Military Academy, Albin.
So I'm at the red pink one back up again.
And out of the blue corner, representing United States Naval Academy, Annick.
Yeah, you want to tell him the sound guy that was an issue?
Out of the red corner, we have Evan Walker out of the U.S. Military Academy, and out of the blue corner, Annick out of the Naval Academy. This is the bout for the 132-pound Women's Championship. Good jab by Navy. Navy's got a decent reach on Army in this fight. It was a good cross. Good two thrown by Army that landed.
I have to have my phone charging up some guy.
Maybe getting some good crosses in that exchange.
I think it warned us, so it'll warn us again as we show the live stream. But you're right, yesterday they didn't do anything. Yeah, there's 30 people.
Navy trying to work the jab on Army, the shorter fighter. Navy doing a good job of countering Army as she comes in. Good cross by Army. Landed on Navy once again with the cross. Army's starting to finally land that cross, but Navy's starting to get the upper hand in this exchange. And that is the end of round one.
Oh, I should have. Excuse me.
Huh? I think I'll probably drink after our fighters goes. Tensions are high here as we enter the second round of the championship 132-pound women's finals. The winner of this bout will be taking home the belt and be able to call themselves a national champion and All-American. Army doing a good job of landing with that overhand right. Army's coaches appear to be telling their fighter to keep her hands up. Good shots landed by both women. Army has been able to find that overhand right consistently throughout this fight. However, continues to get caught coming in. You can feel the energy in this room tonight. Both women want this badly. Both want to take home the belt. landing with the overhand right once again. Navy getting off some good shots as well. And that is the end of round 2.
After bout 1, we need Karolyna Garcia and Sarah Stoner to the ring.
All right, and we enter the final round of the championship 132-pound women's final. Navy coming out strong, Army firing back. Oh. Navy landing a couple good crosses of her own. Army has been able to land decent overhand rights over the lead shoulder of Navy throughout the fight. See how the judges score that. But Navy definitely has the advantage at a distance. A good jab landed by Navy. Good jab landed by Army. Army trying to press forward. Oh, solid overhand right by Army. Once again landing the overhand right. Seems to be her punch throughout the night. Navy starting to fire back. Both women pressing into each other, not wanting to give up an inch. Good crosses landed by Navy. A good cross by Army. Good exchanges here. And that is the end of our 132-pound women's final.
Karolyna Garcia and Sarah
Both women fought well. Let's give it up for these two boxers. Army landed. Still 10-4?
Yeah.
I thought it was close.
No notifications like we're going to shut you down or anything like that?
No, I haven't seen anything. Both women waiting in anticipation, waiting to hear the results of their fight.
Gentlemen, your 2019 national champion at 132 pounds, out of the blue corner.
And there you have it, folks, your winner for the 132-pound women's final. Out of the blue corner, Navy, Annick.
Ladies and gentlemen,
and there she is, being presented with her belt.
Central Connecticut State University, 1990, 172-pound All-American, Michael Camposano.
I'm glad they didn't do it. Last year I fought in the finals, and I'm glad they didn't do the belts. Not like
while you were in there?
Yeah.
Our two bronze medal winners are Karolyna Garcia and Sarah Stoner.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
And I fought some dude I've never seen any tape or anything on before.
Damn. Yeah, we were lucky for our 120-pound girl. For our next fight, we have the 132-pound men's division championship.
Tanner was a 7th seed.
Out of the red corner, we have Chieves out of the United States Air Force Academy. And out of the blue corner, Tanner Strawbridge out of the U.S. Naval Academy. Air Force in all black with the red gloves, Navy in blue and gold with blue gloves.
Attention, ladies and gentlemen, bout number 2 for the national championship. At 132-pound weight division, out of the red corner, from the United States Air Force Academy, Chieves. And out of the blue corner, from the United States Naval Academy, Tanner Strawbridge.
And here we go, round 1. Good combination, good 1-2 thrown off by Navy. Air Force trying to take it to the body. Oh. Both men coming forward with great ferocity. You can tell they both want this. Good cross by Air Force. Another good cross landed by Air Force. Seems that he's been able to land that too pretty effectively. A good lead hook by Navy. Rear hook landed on Air Force. You could hear the Air Force corner telling their fighter to throw the hook right after he throws his rear hand. Lead hook landed on landed by Navy. 2 landed by Navy. And a good first round by these 2 fighters. Usually as these fights continue on to the second and third round, you see a bit more action as the fighters start to learn each other's rhythms and kind of figure out each other's patterns. Navy electing to stand during the break. And here we go, round number 2. Come on, Sean. You're the aggressor. Let's go, Good action here early in the second round. Oh, rear hook landed by Navy. Men trying to tie up. Air Force telling their fighter to be first, show more aggression. Lead hooks landed by Air Force, trying to follow it up with that cross. Oh, and there he lands a couple. Good pull by Air Force, returned by his rear hand. Air Force using his parry to shut down Navy's jab. So there is a break in the action. There appeared to be something wrong with Navy's headgear, but I'm not sure. And there Air Force goes, landing some good combinations, 2s and 3s. Navy once again electing to stand during the break. And we will see who wants it more in this third and final round. Who can land more effectively, who can be more aggressive, who can defend effectively without and proactively think about offense as well. And here we go, the final round of the men's 132-pound championship bout. Good cross landed by Navy. Air Force fires back. Navy swinging wide. Gets caught by Air Force's rear hand pretty hard. Good cross to the body. Navy swinging with power shots. Good rear hooks. Air Force has been able to land his rear hand pretty effectively throughout the fight. Good jab landed by Air Force to stop Navy's momentum. Oh, good cross landed by Navy. And then Air Force firing back. Ooh, good hit landed by Navy. You could hear the crowd. Ooh. Tying up. Army, or Air Force rather, sorry, lands a rear uppercut. Short time for these fighters. As we reach the end of round 3, 10 seconds left. Both men still pressing forward. Swinging hard, trying to throw power shots. They embrace each other. A good effort displayed by both of these fighters.
Travis Wiley, please come ringside. Travis Wiley.
What my coach said, I think most of them are volunteers. Okay. Yeah. They're volunteers, and then they get paid, like, sometimes they might get gas money and stuff. Yeah, but they also, like, work for overseas. They get paid that way.
Both fighters anxiously await the decision of this bout.
Ladies and gentlemen, your 2019 national champion on a unanimous decision, out of the red corner.
And there you have it, folks. Air Force, Sean Chieves taking home the belt today, taking home the championship.
Ladies and gentlemen, we need Calvin Hart and Joe Carley to the ring, please. Calvin Hart and Joe Carley. Presenting our medals from the United States Military Academy, two-time national champion, Steve Haneo Escobar. Our bronze medal go to the United States Military Academy, Calvin Hart, and the Bearcats of Cincinnati, Joe Carley.
Out of the red corner for this next fight, we have Adaya Queen out of the U.S. Military Academy. She is wearing a black uniform with red gloves. And now entering the ring out of the blue corner, Karolyna Garcia out of Washington. She makes her way around the ring to address the judges, address her opponent, and address the opponent's coaches. Washington in the yellow headgear, Army in the black headgear. And this is the 139 women's final. The winner of this bout will be taking home the championship belt and be able to call themselves a national champion.
At the 139-pound weight division, Out of the red corner, representing the United States Military Academy, Adaya Queen. And for the Huskies from the University of Washington, Karolyna Garcia.
And here we go, round number 1. Good straight rear hands landed by Army. You can notice how Army moves her head after throwing in order to take herself out of danger. Army doing a good job of moving her head after she throws in order to avoid being countered. And here you can hear the Washington team cheering on their fighter. Army pressing forward. Army's up against the corner now. Let's see if she can get out. Still firing back. She drives Washington back a bit, back to the center of the ring. Blocking the shots that Washington throws back at her. A couple good body shots by Washington. Army trying to work the body. Works the body, moves up to the head. Toe to toe, these women press into each other, trying to land their own punches. Good up hook by Army, and that will take us into the break. Army electing to stand. Here we go, round 2 of the championship bout for the women's 139-pound weight class. Good lead hook landed by Army. Army is doing a good job of making Washington miss. She landed a good uppercut there, though. Army getting off some good combinations. Keeping her guard up to block a decent amount of shots. Washington lands a good lead hook there. A good body shot by Army. Washington fires back with her own body shot. Good tight punches by Army. Good overhand right landing. Washington lands a jab, backs up. Army comes in to fire some shots. Washington tries to fire back, backs her up a bit with a few punches. Good head movement by Army. Good lead hook by Army. Army still doing her best to move her head off the line after she fires. And there she has Washington against the ropes. You can feel the energy in this room tonight as both women fight for the title. And there you have it, the end of round 2. Brooke will be the next fight. Overall, as far as I've seen, Army has landed more significant shots, but Washington still in this fight. I think she'll have to kind of make an impression on the judges this round 3 if she wants to win this fight. Of course, we'll see how the judges have it scored after this final round of your championship match. And here we go, round 3. Washington landing with a jab. Trying to throw off some combinations. Army doing a good job of pivoting to the right. There she comes in with tight punches. Works the body, works the head. Working from the inside. Good uppercut. Good uppercut. Good hooks to the body. Army throwing some power shots on Washington. Washington doing her best to circle. Oh, good right hand landed by Army. And a standing 8 count. Let's see if Washington can maintain this pace. Army always having a good gas tank. Washington still throwing back, but it appears that Army is taking most of the shots on her guard. And Washington seems to have lost some power. As fatigue sets in this final round, both women fight and continue to push forward. Good uppercuts landed by Army. A good lead hook landed. Army now standing in a southpaw stance, but still comfortable throwing. And there she switches back to orthodox, landing on the head of Washington. Crosses, uppercuts, hooks. Good display of effort and passion and a will to keep moving forward by both women. Karolyna out of Washington made her way around the ring, paid her respects to the judges. Now both women go to the center of the ring to await the final decision. As the ref raises both these women's hands, a round of applause. Both showed a lot of heart out there. Both moved forward. I'd like to take a moment to thank all the coaches, fighters, and referees. This is all a volunteer. This is a volunteer organization, so none of the athletes, coaches, or referees are being paid. They do it for the love of the sport, and they've come together and been able to put on a great show. The evening show will be shown on YouTube at 6 p.m. The link should be on the Facebook NCBA boxing page.
Attention, ladies and gentlemen, your new national champion on a unanimous decision. Out of the red corner, Adaya Queen.
Army taking home another belt.
Presenting our medals, three-time national champion Andy Bean. Our bronze medal will go from the United States Naval Academy, Lisa Kilmer. And from the Bearcats of the University of Cincinnati, Cleopatra Stewart.
There you have the top 4 finalists out of the women's 139-pound weight division. Up next we have Brooke Jacob entering in from the red corner and fighting out of Cincinnati. And from the blue corner, U.S. Naval Academy, Sophie Lekas. I apologize if I pronounce any names wrong. Cincinnati wearing a white top and black shorts, and Navy wearing their traditional uniforms. This will be the championship match for the 100.
Ladies and gentlemen, championship fight number 4 in the 119-pound weight division. Out of the red corner, representing the Bearcats of Cincinnati, Brooke Jacob. And out of the blue corner, representing the United States Naval Academy, Sophie Lekas.
This will be the championship bout for the 119-pound weight class. And here we go, round 1. Navy comes out strong, rushing towards her opponent. Navy the longer fighter in this match. Cincinnati doing a good job of blocking Navy's shots. Good shot to the body landed by Cincinnati. And now the Navy swinging wide. Cincinnati dodges, comes back with her own volley. Good shot landed to the head by Cincinnati. This is women tie up. Rear hand landed by Cincinnati. Good rear hand landed by Navy. Good straight punches landed once again on the head of Cincinnati by Navy. Good jab landed by Navy. These women fight on the inside. And there you have it, the end of the first round of this championship bout. Both sides electing to stand during the break. And round two has begun. Navy trying to come out strong. Cincinnati defends. Cincinnati's head got popped back by a good jab by Navy. Another good jab's being landed by Navy. As the longer fighter, typically you want to keep shorter fighters at the end of your jab. Another good jab landed by Navy. Navy against the ropes, but she uses her feet to get out. Cincinnati continuing to press forward. Navy in the corner, using her footwork to try to get off the ropes. Cincinnati standing up tall, which may be exposing her head to that jab. But she continues to press forward. Good lead hooks landed by Navy. A couple good shots being landed on the head of Cincinnati. And there you have it, the end of round two. Both women fought hard in this round. Let's see what they have in store for us in round three. And both women electing to stand once again during the break. Navy trying to come out strong with some straight punches, lands a couple, trying to keep her at distance with that jab. If I were Cincinnati's coach, I would be telling her to get underneath those straight punches and try to work to the body. But Cincinnati showing a lot of heart here coming forward. She is continually pressed forward throughout this fight. And Navy has done a good job of using her feet to get out of bad situations, tying up when necessary, using her jab and straight punches to try and keep Cincinnati at a distance. While Cincinnati continues to press forward and do a good job of keeping Navy moving the entire time. Stiff jab landed by Navy. Both women tired. Straight punches landed by Navy once again. Navy backing up Cincinnati. Cincinnati fires back with some shots of her own. Good rear hand landed by Navy. Short time. Both women giving it their all in these last seconds of this fight. They embrace each other and head back to their respective corners. Both women fought well. Thought both women showed a lot of heart. Cincinnati pressing forward throughout the fight, and Navy doing a good job of trying to keep her at distance, using her footwork and jabs to make sure she didn't get in bad positions. Could be any. It was a close fight. Let's see how the judges decide this.
Our 2019 national champion on a unanimous decision, out of the blue corner, Sophie.
And there you have it, folks. Navy takes home the belt.
Presenting our medals from the University of Washington, 2014 national champion, Kelsey Pence. Our bronze medals will go to the University of Washington, Mariana Perez, and the Nittany Lions of Penn State, Eliza Kuchner.
It's just All-American. Maybe like
because every time Cincinnati would come in, she would mostly just land on the shoulder.
yeah, it's not gonna be point range.
Entering the ring now from the red corner out of the U.S. Military Academy, Janel Tracy. And her opponent entering now out of the blue corner, Alivia Roskovich. Pardon me if I butcher any of these names. Alivia fighting out of the U.S. Naval Academy. This will be the championship bout for the 156-pound weight class. The winner of this taking home a belt.
Attention, ladies and gentlemen, our next national championship fight, bout number 5 in the 156-pound weight division. Out of the red corner, representing United States Military Academy, Janel Tracy. And out of the blue corner, representing United States Naval Academy, Alivia Roskovich.
Ref giving his instructions to these two fighters, telling them to protect themselves at all times, obey his commands.
95.
They touch gloves and return to their corners as they await the start of the round. And here we go, round 1 of the 156-pound women's final division. Navy fighting from a southpaw stance. Army orthodox. She's backing her up, tying up and shoving her back. Their Army goes with a couple good shots. Both women pressing forward with great intensity.
He asked if you were hanging in there. You said, thanks, man.
Oh, okay. I just saw the thumbs up.
Yeah. I was like, that wasn't the right interaction.
Both women pressing the pace of this fight, testing each other, coming forward. Army's corner press, telling her to press forward, and there is a slip. The ref ruling that as a slip.
That should have been a flip. DQ, what did she do?
No, there's no DQ.
Someone was like saying something.
Somebody said it was a knockdown, but it was definitely a slip. Army landing the rear hand a few times. Navy trying to land some uppercuts. And there is the end of round 1. High intensity match here. Both women pushing the pace. And here we go, round 2 of the 156-pound women's final. Let's see if these women can keep up the pace that they displayed in round 1. Army landing a good cross. Another good cross landed by Army. Navy trying to punch, uppercut to the body. Army trying to land with that lead hook. Good 2 landed by Navy. Navy pressing in. The ref warns her not to shove with her elbows. Couple good shots landed by Navy there, and Army tries to tie up. Navy still trying to take it to the body, but Army doing a good job of blocking her shots. She circles out, gets away from the ropes, tries to land a jab cross of her own. Navy has Army up against the ropes once again, and she circles out. It appears both women are starting to feel the fatigue of the first round. Both women exerted a lot of energy trying to land heavy power shots. Let's see how that affects them in this second round. Short time. Army avoiding the straight punches of Navy, and that will take us into the end of round 2, and here we are in the break. Both women standing during the break. If I were their coaches, I would be making sure they're taking deep breaths to recover for this third round. One more round in this championship fight. This round will likely determine the winner of the fight. Both women staying at range. Good overhand right, or good straight cross landed by Army, rather. Army trying to land with that lead hook. Good 2 landed by Navy. Rear hands being landed by Army as Navy continues to try to work the body with some uppercuts and hooks. I don't know if Navy has been able to land any significant uppercuts to the body of Army. Good shots landed to the head by an Army. Navy hits back a couple times, but it appears to me that Army is getting the better of these exchanges. They break, our Navy backs up, and they both inch towards each other to face off in the middle of the ring. Navy with her hands low, brings them up to come in. Good crosses, good rear hands landed by Navy, and the ref breaks them up. Both women very fatigued. They've exerted a lot of energy in that first and second round, throwing power shots. Impressive how they continue to move forward despite being so tired and maintain form. Both women landing on each other, landing on the head of one another. not thinking about defense, just trying to break the will of their opponent. And there you have it, the conclusion of this 156-pound women's division. We'll see how the judges score that one. Both women fought hard. Let's get some applause for these two women who fought their hearts out in that ring. What you see in these rings tonight is the culmination of hard work over an entire season, an entire school year, by both the coaches, the referees, and the fighters.
What's that about on the screen?
Oh, somebody posted like that.
Oh. Is it that much on the screen?
Ladies and
Yeah, like the Facebook one's
gentlemen,
up.
your 2019 national champion on a split decision. Out of the blue corner.
And there you have it. Navy takes home the belt for the 156-pound women's division. A good fight by both fighters. Both showed a lot of heart.
From the University of California, Berkeley Golden Bears, 2018 national champion, Jacqueline Garcia. And now, entering in the blue corner from the University of Washington, Omar. Omar addressing the judges. And his opponent now entering from the red corner, John Koffman out of the U.S. Military Academy. Army wearing an all-black uniform with black headgear, while Washington sports yellow headgear. This is the 156-pound men's final match for the championship belt. Attention, ladies and gentlemen, championship fight number 6 in the 156-pound weight division. Out of the red corner, representing United States Military Academy, John Koffman. And out of the blue corner, representing the Huskies of Washington, Abdirahaman, Omar.
Both men get preparing, both men excited. You can feel the tension. Omar trying to land early with the jab. Omar doing a good job circling away. And they tie up and wrestle. Army stands right back up. Ready, eager to get back in on the action. Army pressing forward as Omar tries to land his straight punches, ties up. Army landing some good power shots on Omar. Omar has continuously been throwing the jab, been able to land it effectively. Using his feet and his jab to circle away from the power of a good volley by Omar. Good right hand landed by Omar. John continues to press forward. Army continuing to be the aggressor. Washington continuing to jab and move. Good hook landed by Army as he presses Omar into the ropes, into the corner. The ref breaks him, takes him back to the center. Washington trying to land a jab, uppercut, and there you have it, the end of the first round. A lot of action there, folks. Let's see how the pace of this fight continues on into the second round. And here we are. Round number 2 of the championship fight at the 156-pound weight class. Army pushing forward, trying to fight the longer fighter on the inside. Good cross landed by Army. He tries to land it again. Omar moves out of the way. Army lands a good jab. Omar landing some good hooks of his own. Army doing a good job of pressing forward, moving out of the way of the shots, and trying to take it to the inside where he would have the advantage as the shorter fighter. Good hook landed by University of Washington as they tie up. Omar lands some hooks, lands a good lead hook on Army as they press in again. Good uppercut by Army. Jab landed, uppercut by Omar. Omar tying up as Army comes in. Lands a good cross on Army. Omar doing a good job of redirecting the head into his rear uppercut. Good cross by Army landed. He lands a couple more rear hands. And now he has Omar up against the ropes. And they break. And there you have it, the end of the second round. Very exciting stuff, lots of action. Both men will have to fight hard in this final round if they want to show the judges that they deserve to be the one who holds the title. And here we go, the third and final round of this 156-pound fight. Omar landing some good hooks. Army firing back with crosses. Omar continues to land with his lead hand. Moving away with his feet. Omar up against the corner. Army landing some good shots as Omar ties up to neutralize him. The ref takes them back to the center of the ring. Good slip by Army, but Omar fires back with a two of his own. Omar throwing some good combinations, keeping the pressure on every time that Army comes in. Omar landing some good shots on Army every time he comes in. Once again neutralizing him on the inside. Army trying to land with his own jab to get inside. Lands a good cross. Lands two good crosses in a row. The ref breaks up the action. Warns Army for the hit to the back of the head. Army lands another good cross. Tries to land with his lead uppercut. Lands a good jab. Another good jab by Army as Omar tries to circle away. Good cross landed by Army as Omar tries to tie up. Both men tired, both men pressing forward, continuing to throw punches. A lot of action here in the third round, folks. Omar tying up as he's pushed up against the ropes. The ref takes him back to the center. Army trying to land with his lead hook. Both men throwing. And there you have it, folks, the end of the fight. Good action by both men. Both men deserve to put their hands up in victory. Good hard fight fought by both Washington and Army. Just a reminder for those viewing, our Facebook stream, we have 2 more bouts in our Facebook live stream, and after that, at 6 o'clock, we will start the evening show, which will be streamed on YouTube, and the link should be on the NCBA boxing Facebook page. The ref raises both hands of these fighters. Both showed a lot of heart. Both continued to throw. Both continued to push the pace of the fight. Both men should be proud of themselves.
Attention, ladies and gentlemen, your 2019 national champion on a unanimous decision out of the red corner, John Koffman.
And there you have it, folks. Army takes home another belt at the 156-pound weight class. John Koffman. Both men showed a lot of heart. Both men fought very hard, continued to push the pace of the fight.
Presenting our medals from the University of Washington, two-time national champion, James Porter.
And both fighters re-enter the ring to take pictures with the third place finalists.
Air Force Academy, Levi Rate.
A lot of ferocity shown by Army in that last match. And now entering from the blue corner, Ian Vernon out of Penn State, wearing black headgear, blue shorts. And out of the red corner, Adrian Albin out of the U.S. Military Academy. This will be for the 165-pound championship title. Just a reminder, folks, this fight and one more fight after is all that we have remaining for the Facebook live stream.
Our next national championship fight number 7 in the 165-pound weight division.
You see where Coach went?
Out of the red corner, representing United States Military Academy, Adrian Albin.
YouTube link will be up at 6 o'clock for the evening show.
Lions of Penn State, Ian Vernon.
And here we go, our first round of this championship fight. Both men fighting southpaw. Good cross landed by Penn State.
Sorry.
Huh?
He was slapping.
Good pace displayed by both men. Penn State pressing forward. Good uppercuts landed by Army. Good jab landed by Penn State. And a good lead hook landed by Army. Good cross landed by Penn State. And Army fires back, hits him with his jab. Up against the rope, Army is ties up and tries to press back into Penn State. Good lead hand landed by Army. Both men trying to fight as the aggressor of this bout. Good uppercut and rear hook landed by Army. Another good lead hook landed by Army. As he continues to fire, despite being against the ropes, he circles back to the center of the ring. Penn State continuing to press forward. Army ties up. Good first round by these two fighters as they head back to their respective corners, both electing to stand. Feel the intensity by both men, both fighting hard, wanting to take home that belt. Penn State, as they tie up, try to wrestle into better positions with one another. Penn State landing a good, solid cross. Army landing a two of his own as Penn State ties up. Army landing some good uppercuts, good hooks. Army trying to work his uppercut up in through the guard of Penn State. Both men still continuing to move forward. Army stepping in to slow the momentum of Penn State.
I'm going to slide up here and commentate with you on the heavyweights.
Oh, sounds good.
I like the big boys.
Yeah, they're fun to watch. The ref breaks them up. They come back in the center of the ring. Low time in this second round as Penn State presses forward and ties up again once again with Army.
Second round?
Yeah, got one more round. And here we go into the break before the third round. Both men once again standing.
Sorry. Do you remember your name one more time?
Gabe. Jake?
Yeah. I think that part of my brain got hit. You don't remember names.
I feel you did. My sister actually goes to UNC.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's so great? Did she get a boxing?
She's a sophomore. I've been trying to tell her to go.
Yeah.
But,
What's her name?
Hazel. She's a biology major,
Okay.
like neurology minor or something like that. But yeah, I mean, maybe I can convince her you guys could have like a 112.
Yeah.
Women's.
For sure. We need more competitors always.
But my whole family lives over in Chapel Hill.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Why did you decide to go to that one?
And here we go. Good cross landed by Penn State. Army throwing his hook as good hook landed by good hooks landed here by Army. Once again, these men tied up, trying to work some hooks and uppercuts in through the other man's guard. And a good lead hand landed by Army. You could hear the crowd on that one. Penn State pressing Army up against the ropes. They tie up once again, trying to work off of each other's wrestling. Penn State has Army backed up into the corner. Army turns it around, puts Penn State up against the rope. Both men pushing the pace of this final round.
Body shot.
Looks like Army's trying to apply pressure to stop Penn State from throwing.
Good rear hook landed by Penn State. And an excellent fight. And that brings the conclusion of our 165-pound weight class championship match. A lot of work out of the clinch during that fight.
I'm just kidding.
Toese? Toese Tia?
I don't know. Toese. It's called Tia.
Micah.
Micah.
Okay, cool. Thank you for the pronunciation, John Foreman.
2019 national champion on a split decision. Out of the red corner, Adrian.
And Army takes the belt for the 165-pound title.
Army did?
Yeah. That one was, I thought that one was kind of tough.
Presenting our medals, two-time All-American from Shippensburg University, Travis Wiley. Our bronze medals from the Wolfpack of the University of Nevada, Nate Strother. And from the United States Naval Academy, Alex Olahai.
Nevada was not happy with the decision last night.
Oh, yeah.
Nate was pretty upset.
That was,
so that explains why he's not here.
I thought it was pretty close.
Yeah.
But, I mean,
It was a pretty close fight. All right, time for the big boy.
all right, and our heavyweight fight for the championship belt. Entering in from the blue corner, Micah Mackaly out of the United States Air Force Academy, and out of the red corner, Toese Tia out of the U.S. Army Academy.
These guys are significantly bigger than last year's
Our
heavyweights.
next national championship fight in the heavyweight division. Out of the red corner, representing United States Military Academy, Toese. And out of the blue corner, representing the United States Air Force Academy, Micah Mackaly.
All right.
Both men going back to their corners, anxious to get at one another.
About 30 seconds to bombs, about to come out.
Army fighting out of a southpaw stance.
He's in a jab. Look how quick
these guys are quick.
Jesus.
Quick punches, especially for heavyweight fighters. Good movement by Army. Power shots being landed here, folks.
Power uppercuts. Unusual.
Good cross landed by Army.
Nice.
Rear uppercut thrown by Army.
It's got that nice Conor McGregor.
Yeah.
Rear uppercut.
Good pulls by Army, showing a good display of defense and offense. Throwing back as soon as he's done defending. And there he goes again with another uppercut, lead hand combination. Air Force pressing forward. So Army seems to be picking his shots.
Nice.
Another stiff two landed by Army. Another good uppercut. A lot of weight behind these punches.
I've never seen big guys like this move so well.
Yeah. It's impressive how fast they move. Army has had some really good head movement there, able to maneuver his way out of the corner. Landing again with that rear hand.
Yeah, he's gotta be careful though because he keeps his hands down.
Yeah.
He's got good head movement, but give Air Force one good shot, might change his mind.
And there you have it, the end of round one. Lots of action in that first round, folks.
Wow.
But in the heavyweight division, a single punch can turn the tide of the fight.
I like to see what this guy says too.
Big boys battle. I thought Army had some really good head movement.
Slip side to side. I guess got a lot of combinations of a lot of different fighters.
Yeah.
He's got that Mayweather backslap. See, Air Force has a really tight guard though. So.
He does, yeah. Ref breaks him up and come back to the center of the ring. Good cross landed by Army. A good lead hook. Powerful shots being landed.
I think he just switched his stance there for a second.
You can only wonder how much these shots are affecting the fighter from the Air Force Academy. Air Force still coming forward, right into a power rear hand by Army. Trying to land to the body, Army is, throws his lead hook. Army continually landing with that rear hand. Good uppercut. Good lead hook. cross combination by Army. Good head movement to move out of the way of the punches coming to him from Air Force. Air Force has a good rear hand there. Seems Army is starting to get fatigued. Both men are suffering from fatigue. Still a good head movement displayed by Army as he slips and bobs the punches of Air Force and lands his own rear hand on Air Force. Good uppercuts. And there you have it, the end of the second round. Lots of action. Powerful shots being landed here.
Air Force keeping that jab out, which is pretty essential.
Yeah. I think he's got to do something to combat the Army's rear hand, though, because he keeps landing it repeatedly.
See, Army knows that. That's why he's slipping to the outside, throwing that too.
Yeah.
I'm a left-handed fighter as well. I use that a lot.
Oh, yeah.
The idea is, I'd rather eat a jab and land my two than, you know, catch a jab or eat through my jab and eat their two.
Yeah.
So every time you step to that outside, you land that two.
Yeah, whenever I spar southpaws, I'm trying to land that usually. And the third and final round. Army once again landing some powerful rear hands as he presses forward. Both men seem to have recovered some energy going into this third round. Powerful lead hook.
Yeah, that was a slap.
Another powerful lead shot. Air Force narrowly missing, trying to take it to the body. Good lead hooks being thrown. And he lands, throws the lead hook to set up his rear hand and lands.
You know, if they would just step forward with a jab and then drop into their twos, they keep leaning with their back hands, taking off a lot of power.
Yep. Good lead hook. Good lead hooks and uppercuts thrown by Army. As Army presses forward, tying up, trying to land some shots from the clinch. Short time here in the final round. Army punches to the body. Both men fatigued, still pressing forward. Army still displaying good head movement, landing his own power too. He has been able to land that power too throughout the fight. As Air Force backs him up against the ropes. Let's go, Mac! Both men clearly tired. Army steps forward hard with a stiff rear hand, lands with the rear uppercut. Air Force is tired. Both men suffering from fatigue. Short time. Let's see if either of these men can make an impression on the judges in the final moments of this bout. Throwing heavy.
Slug it out, boys. There you go.
And let's give a round of applause for these fighters. Both showed a lot of heart. Both pressed forward. Both showed a lot of initiative. That was a good fight. I think Army was like landing that rear too.
Yeah. He had no answer for it.
Yeah. He needed to do something to.
Look at how hard
something.
they're doing. Yeah. He couldn't. He didn't know what to do.
Yeah.
Maybe he didn't know he was coming in to fight a left-hander.
Yeah. Yeah, it can be difficult for like right-handed fighters sometimes. I think if you don't have a southpaw to train with.
I had that same issue. I was always a left-hander in practice, and then I started fighting against left-handers. I didn't know what to do against them.
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, your 2019 national champion, on a unanimous decision, out of the red corner, Toese.
And there you have it, folks. Army with the win in this final bout for our Facebook live stream. The rest of the fights will be covered on YouTube. The link should be posted on the NCBA boxing Facebook page. Those fights will start in about 1 hour from now at 6 o'clock.
Presenting our medals, two-time All-American at Lock Haven University and the coach at Lock Haven, Ken Cuba.
Oh, last semester. See, it was definitely not nationals last year. I'll remember that.
Ladies and gentlemen,
They were both pretty skilled, though.
championship boxing will resume at 6 p.m. sharp. 6 p.m.
Thank you for watching. Tune in later for the other fights. Look for the link. We'll have it posted. Thank you. Thanks, Sean.
Boxer's glove man is missing a pair of red gloves. Please report.